What is up, PC superstars, and how are you all doing today? I'm hoping you guys are all going to have, if not already having, an accomplished day and night. And let's get right into this. Now, our last game, we did manage to get our first loss. So right now, we're just looking to bounce back and go 12-1. That's the goal as of now. Now, I like having 2-3 drops. Azure Drake seems fine right now. If he has a turn 1, he is definitely going to be ahead of us. I think we're going to take away, although the Azure Drake, Kirin Tor is not necessarily needed at the current moment, but it does have a good body compared to the Jungle Panther. But we're just going to keep the Jungle Panther and hope to fish out maybe a 1-drop or 2-drop, and we actually get it with the Micro Machine. So we are not necessarily in bad hands, but look at that, guys. If we would have kept the Kirin Tor Mage, we would have had a duplicate for free turn 3 plus a 4-3, and then it would have been a lot of basically free minions. Alright, let's see. We actually win the joust, and look who it is, the Kirin Tor Mage. And now we know that he has another jouster right there. But right here, what's going to happen is he's going to be able to kill the Micro Machine. He's most likely, in my opinion, going to use Ping to actually get rid of it, because if he doesn't do so and actually drops another minion, then basically what would happen is the Micro Machine would be able to clear whoever his other minion is. So as you guys can see, he definitely decided to actually trade into us. I don't want to use duplicate yet, maybe turn 4 if we do not get any minion, but as of right now, I'm completely fine where we are at. This guy seems to not have had the best starting hand, and we definitely don't have the best starting hand either. So right now we're just trying to work with it basically. So I'm gonna go face. I don't know, honestly speaking with you guys, if I want to actually duplicate a Jungle Panther. I mean, it's pretty good considering it's a 4-2 for 3 mana, and I could summon out 2 of them and probably get a bunch of damage getting ready to go face. But other than that, there's really no other play as well. So let's just use duplicate right now, go to the face, and hopefully he uses the Snow Chugger to actually trade into the 4-2. If he uses a spell, it's completely fine with me. But then again, he runs into the risk of counter spell, so he might not be too in favor of actually using duplicate. But look at that, he actually gets a minion that would benefit him way more in the Fallen Hero. And what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 Jungle Panthers. Most likely are going to have to ping this guy next turn, and then the following turn ping him again. We are getting close to our Flame Strike, but we don't want to use Flame Strike just yet until, let's say, he drops a bunch of more minions, or until his hand starts emptying up. But when you use Flame Strike, you generally, in my opinion, want to have a board of yourself, or not yourself, but basically you want to have a board available. Right now we're just going to drop this 5-drop instead of doing the play that I was actually planning on doing before. And the reasoning behind it, it's very simple. This is a must remove guy. If he does not remove this 5-drop, then he's in bad hands. If he uses a fireball to remove it, it would be great. That means we don't take 6 damage to the face, and he basically ends up clearing one of the biggest minions we have. But we do have Bog Creeper still left and a bunch of other minions still left. He's gonna actually freeze him. Oh, he didn't do that, so that was actually pretty weird. I was actually expecting him to maybe freeze this guy, and we could actually summon out a Jungle Panther and polymorph this, but I don't want to do any of that just yet. We do have Flame Strike available. He has 5 cards in hand. What I'm gonna do is, let's see, I wish I could have killed that 1-2. We're gonna kill the Snow Chugger, and the reason we're killing the Snow Chugger here and not the Fallen Hero is basically because I want to lead him into believing that, listen, it's frozen, so you don't have to kill it right now because it won't be able to attack next turn anyways. Hopefully that leads him to dropping a bit of more minions, and if he does end up dropping a bit of more minions, then we easily Flame Strike it and clear the board. But it doesn't seem like he's going to take the risk, and it seems like he's just going to go ahead and actually take care of the mercenary by running the 2-3 into it. That's what I would believe he would do, but instead he's actually not choosing to do that. So maybe he has a Blizzard. No, he can't have a Blizzard, as it would cost way too much mana for him to actually be able to use it. Now this feels pretty good because he has 5 cards in hand. We will have a board unlike him. The only unfortunate thing about this is most likely going to be the fact that he is going to have 2 1-1s, and we could use the Jungle Panther right now and kill off a 3-1, but in my opinion, it's not completely necessary. We could easily just ping this guy next turn, and he's going to be forced to basically kill the mercenary. He has no really other choice. Now, we are going to probably take 5 damage to the face, but we do have some taunts coming up. We have a Lance Carrier to buff up the taunt, and most likely we are going to end up killing off our mercenary. Now, the only play that could definitely hurt us here is him having a flame strike of his own and using it right now, because if he does have a flame strike of his own, well, actually I would be pretty happy. We would take 5 damage to the face, but we would develop a way stronger board than him, in my opinion. And as you guys can see, he is trading in, so that's good news for us. And we're just gonna ping off his Senjin, and he's dropping an evil heckler, so it's looking really good for us actually as of now, because we can ping and kill off the 5-4. I don't really know why he felt the need to drop the 5-4. I wouldn't necessarily drop him knowing that the opponent has a 4-2 on the board, but to each their own, I want to say. And he's gonna polymorph our Sludge Belcher and then kill it off, and that's completely fine with me. It doesn't seem like he has that good of a hand or that strong of a play coming up. Let's see what he has for 3 mana. He's actually gonna drop a Clockwork Gnome, and what we're gonna do here now, him dropping a Clockwork Gnome, I want to just establish a big board, but I don't want to go all out just yet, just in case he has some removal. So I'm just gonna drop a War Golem, I'm gonna kill off the Clockwork Gnome, and then the next couple of turns I'm gonna drop another Jungle Panther, probably the Cold Light Seer, since we don't have any Murlocs at all, and see what we can do. So he had Flame Lance, so this guy is just, he has removal on top of removal, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Don't really know why he would have that, and well, I guess he was waiting for the right opportunity to do so. And we're gonna probably use Ice Barrier here. And why are we using Ice Barrier? Well, it gives us a boost of health, which is much needed in my opinion, at least right now. Let's actually use Arcane Missiles first, because I doubt he has enough resources to actually kill us next turn. And we managed to actually get really lucky with the Arcane Missiles. We popped Ice Barrier, so now we have 21 health whenever he decides to go face, and maybe he has a little bit more of removal spells. And look at that, guys, he gets a tank, but little does he know that we have the polymorph ready for the tank right now. So that's the good news. Do we have any mechs? No, we don't have any mechs, so that's a little bit unfortunate right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a Jungle Panther and Water Elemental. We could go 6 damage to the face, but that would be playing a bit too aggressively in my opinion. Well, let's just go 6 damage to the face, because he's gonna have to trade the 4-2 into us. If he attacks face, he's gonna pop the Ice Barrier, and the only thing that will really save him here is having a Flame Strike, honestly. And as you guys can see, he decided to go face, so that went well for us, because if he had 2 fireballs, then he would have been able to just destroy us completely. And does he have a buff for the 4-2? Apparently he does. Oh, he actually decided to stealth the 5-9. Alright, now this game could get a little bit more interesting than what it is at the current moment. He stealthed the 5-9. Right now we have 13 damage, 15, 16. So we're off by 3 at the current moment. We're most likely going to lose the Jungle Panther right now. And then after that, I want to give Lance Carrier to this guy, so just in case he does have a Flame Strike, we just get the most damage available from him. And do I want to commit and drop another minion? Probably Cold Light Seer wouldn't be a bad minion to actually lose right here, just in case he has, let's say, some Murlocs. We don't want to give his Murlocs +2 health, so I felt like that was the needed play right now. He's actually going to trade into the 6-3, and we might actually win the game if he has no removal for the 5-6, and it seems like he does not have any removal at all for the 5-6, and we take the game. So if you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary, make sure you guys hit the video with a like. If you haven't subscribed to join the PC Superstars already, make sure you do by hitting that subscribe button. And as always, guys, have a great day and night, stay positive, keep on grinding, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, PC Superstars.